Episode 23. Shadows and secrets. Rain painted streaks down Adrian's floor to ceiling windows, the city below glimmering like spilled starlight. Maya sat cross-legged on his couch, nursing a mug of tea she'd already reheated twice. Across the room, Adrian was dismantling a sleek black security camera he'd yanked from the corner an hour ago. "Remind me why we haven't called the police yet?" she asked, blowing across her tea. "Because," he muttered, prying open the casing, "if Richard planted this, I'd rather hand him his own confession before the cops do." Maya arched her brow. "Oh yes, lawyer logic. Out with the bad guy. Die of stress later." He gave her that crooked smile that melted all common sense. "Exactly." A flicker of static buzzed from the tiny device. Adrian frowned. "Someone still tuned in. Wait, like right now?" Maya nearly dropped her mug. "Are they hearing this conversation?" He nodded. "They were, until he yanked a wire and the camera sparked." Politely hung up, she exhaled. "You could have just said no thank you, you know. I'm a lawyer, not a customer service representative." She grinned despite the fear. That was the strange thing about Adrian. Even when danger lurked around the corner, he could make it sound like a badly timed board meeting joke. Her phone vibrated. Unknown number. "Enjoying the view? Smile for the camera." Her stomach dropped. "Adrian." He read the message, jaw tightening. "They're taunting us now. Do you think it's Richard? Or Victoria? Both love drama. But this feels bigger." He opened a secure file on his laptop. "Whoever it is, they're getting access through my firm's network." Maya leaned over his shoulder. "You're telling me your multi-million-dollar firm got hacked with the same skill level as a teenager breaking into Netflix?" He chuckled under his breath. "Insulting me while I'm stressed. You're adapting nicely." "I'm a fast learner," she said. "Also, I cope with humor when I'm about to freak out." "I've noticed." Their eyes met, warm, charged, and for a heartbeat the surveillance, the rain, the chaos all blurred away. Then his computer pinged. He turned the screen toward her. "Someone just tried to access the firm's client database using my credentials." "Your credentials?" Maya blinked. "So now you're the hacker?" He groaned. "They're framing both of us." She sighed. "Maybe we should just quit and start a bakery. I can barely make coffee. Then you can be the moral support." He gave a short laugh, then grew serious again. "Maya, this isn't just a prank. Whoever's behind this knows too much. And they're close." Her pulse raced. "How close?" Adrian pointed toward her tote bag on the table. "Close enough to plant a tracker in your purse." She gasped. "What?" He flipped the bag open, revealing a glinting microchip under the lining. "I scanned the apartment for signals earlier. It's transmitting every 15 minutes. Maya's face went pale. "That was the purse Victoria gave me at the gala." Adrian's eyes darkened. "Of course it was." She slumped onto the couch. "I swear that woman's allergic to peace." He pulled out his phone. "We'll have my tech guy trace where the signal's being received. In the meantime, you're not leaving my sight." "Oh, how romantic," she teased weakly. "Held hostage by my lawyer/boyfriend for security reasons." His lips twitched. "You just called me your boyfriend." Her eyes widened. "Did I?" "No. That was figure of speech too late," he said with a grin. "Legally binding." She threw a pillow at him. "You're insufferable." "I'm charming." "You're delusional." He caught the pillow, stepped closer, and brushed his fingers over her cheek. "And you're shaking." "I'm not." He gave her that look that stripped away her bravado. "You are." She sighed. "Fine, maybe a little. This is insane. First my name's in a leak. Now my bag's a spy gadget. What next? My cereal's bugged?" He smiled softly. "If it is, I'll sue Kellogg's for emotional distress." A laugh bubbled out of her, half nerves, half relief. "You can't fix everything with lawsuits, Adrian." He smirked. "Watch me. By midnight." They'd set up a trap. Adrian connected the tracker to a decoy signal that would redirect whoever was listening straight to an abandoned building downtown. If the hacker showed up to collect, he'd be waiting with proof. "Okay," Maya said, pulling on her jacket. "So we're bait now." "Love that for us." "You're not going anywhere near the site," Adrian said. "Oh, come on." I've seen enough true crime podcasts to know you'll need backup. True crime podcasts don't make you bulletproof. Neither does arrogance. He pinched the bridge of his nose. You're impossible. And yet, she said sweetly, you keep me around. He gave her that helpless smile. Yeah, I do. The building loomed like a forgotten skeleton of glass and steel. Rain dripped through cracks in the ceiling. Adrian's car idled in the shadows as he checked his watch for the 10th time. Maybe they won't show, Maya whispered from the passenger seat. They'll show, he said. Whoever's behind this can't resist finishing their performance. Just then, a figure stepped from the far end of the alley. Umbrella, trench coat, briefcase. The headlights caught the face. Maya's eyes widened. No way. That's Victoria. Adrian finished. She approached slowly, heels clicking against wet pavement, perfectly composed even in the storm. Adrian got out first. You picked the wrong night to play games, oh Adrian, she said, her smile glacial. You always assume it's about you, isn't it? He shot back. Not this time, she purred, setting the briefcase on the hood. I came to warn you. Maya stepped out beside him. Wow, that's rich coming from you. What's next? A gift basket. Victoria ignored her. The man pulling Richard's strings, he's not just after the firm. He's after you both, Adrian frowned. Why us? Because you got too close to something you shouldn't have. She glanced around. And before you ask, no, I didn't plan the tracker. But I do know who did. Who? Maya demanded. Victoria hesitated. You won't believe me. Try us, Adrian said. She opened the briefcase. Inside was a thick folder stamped confidential. CV Tech Holdings. Maya blinked. Who are they? A front company, Victoria said. They've been laundering money through Richard's division for months. Your little leak? A distraction. They wanted you chasing each other while they cleaned their tracks. Adrian's jaw clenched. You expect me to take your word? No, she slid him a flash drive. I expect you to verify it yourself. But she didn't hear it from me. Maya crossed her arms. And what's in it for you? Victoria's smile flickered, just for a second. Let's just say guilt doesn't look good on my arsum. Adrian was about to respond when headlights flared from the street behind them, another car pulling up fast. Too fast, get down, he shouted, grabbing Maya as the windshield shattered. Bullets ricocheted against metal. Victoria screamed, ducking behind the hood. Maya's heart pounded in her throat. Who the hell is shooting at us? Probably the same people watching us, Adrian growled, pulling her toward cover. Stay down. He peered over the edge just in time to see two masked men jump from the car, guns raised. One shouted, hand over the drive. Victoria clutched her briefcase. It's empty now. You idiots. A bullet hit the concrete near her feet. She cursed. Fine. Do you want it? Take it. She hurled the case toward them, then bolted for the alley. Victoria. Adrian yelled, but she was already gone. Maya tugged on his sleeve. We need to leave. Now. They sprinted toward Adrian's car as the masked men fired again. Adrian shoved Maya inside, hit the accelerator, and the tires screeched through the rain. Behind them, the gunmen jumped into their vehicle, giving chase. Of course they're following us. Maya yelled. Can't we ever just drive away dramatically without being murdered? Adrian shot her a sideways look. Do you always joke during shootouts? Yes. It's how I stay sexy under pressure. Remind me to put that on your arsum. Focus, Adrian. He swerved sharply onto a side street, the other car fishtailing behind them. Maya grabbed the dashboard, heart hammering. Please tell me you're good at this. I'm good at everything, he said through gritted teeth, except humility. He smirked despite the chaos. You love that about me. She wanted to deny it, but when he turned, ice fierce, rain splattering against the windshield, she couldn't. Take the next left, she shouted. It leads to the bridge. He did. The other car followed until Adrian pulled the handbrake, spun 180 degrees, and floored it back the opposite way. The pursuers overshot the turn, skidding into a barrier. Maya gasped. Did you just fast and furious them? He grinned breathlessly. Told you I'm good. Okay, she said, panting. You get 1 hero point for that. I'll frame it. They drove in silence until city lights replaced the storm's darkness. Maya pressed her forehead to the window, adrenaline slowly fading. So, Victoria's not the villain? Apparently not, Adrian murmured, glancing at the flash drive. But whoever those men were, they wanted this. Think it's proof of the laundering? Maybe. Or maybe it's the reason we're being watched. She exhaled, leaning back. I knew dating you would be dramatic, but this is ridiculous. Dating? He teased. Oh, shut up. He laughed softly, then turned serious. Maya, thank you. For what? Screaming instructions like a GPS with anxiety. For not giving up. Most people would have run by now. She looked at him, really looked. The exhaustion, the determination, the way he still reached for her hand despite the madness. Yeah, she said quietly. Well, most people don't fall for